EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the inner harbor of Baltimore, Maryland, and M&T Bank Stadium. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Cleveland Browns and the Baltimore Ravens. Kicker Daniel Carlson has this one teed up. And off we go here in Baltimore. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 5. They run once more with McCaffrey. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Moore going in motion. 3rd and short yardage. It's Rodgers. This one is caught by Madison. And he's going to pick up the 1st down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
So there's a saying in the NFL, Mike, short throw, long catch. And that's exactly what they wanted to go with here. Operate in the quick game. Don't stress the protection. And while he didn't get necessarily the big play, he does get enough to move the chains.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll run here with McCaffrey. And a hard-earned yard as he ran through one would-be tackler. It's 2nd down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 9. Now Rodgers. We'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball, modest gain.
Here's 3rd and 2. The shotgun, it's A-Rod. He's got a receiver, it's Addison. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. A big one there on 3rd down, good for 26 yards. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Rodgers now. This one is caught. It's Robert Tonyan. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Number 6 brings up 2nd and 4 at the Ravens' 12-yard line.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Again, it's Rodgers. That is caught by the tight end, Kylan Granson. Touchdown, Browns. His first touchdown of the new campaign. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. But dangerous Nico Hardman on the return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. Now Herbert on the bootleg, exiting the pocket right, and he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
It'll be a pickup of 10. Good for a Raven first down.
When you go out and invest in a young guy like this to be part of your backfield's future, you got to find ways to get him involved early, and I think here's a case of doing just that.
First and 10. Off the RPO, this is Dobbs. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. A gain there of 21. First down, Baltimore.
And it's his first catch of the game, and it ends up being a good one. All week long, we talked about how this dominant secondary wanted to take away their best targets, and he continues to make plays like that. Their top 10 ranking could take a hit by the end of this one.
From the 35, it's first and 10. On play action, it's Herbert. He's got his man. It's Nico Collins. To the 10-yard line. He is out of bounds there. They get 24 on that one. Good for a Raven first down.
First down and 10 yards to go.
Hey, ram.
On the ground, it's Genty. And he will score! Ashton Genty. Touchdown, Ravens. For Genty, 56 total TDs in 3 years at Boise State. And that touchdown there, the first of his NFL career. Carlson able to knock through the extra point, and the Ravens come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. The drive starts with a carry by McCaffrey. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the gain to nothing.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10. Play clock has expired. They're not going to get this one off on top. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. 3rd and 9. A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. Pair of 7s on the scoreboard. We'll be back in Baltimore after this. Start of the second. Browns in control of the football as they've got it 3rd and 9 to begin. They'll motion over Samuel. On 3rd down, Rodgers. Right back to Moore, another grab. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down.
That's just one of those drives that was out of whack from the start, Mike. They just couldn't get anything going on the early downs, and they'll most likely punt the ball away and hope that their defense can do the same thing and get them the ball back.
He'll get a few yards on this return, up past the 15-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
On the ground, it's Genty to start the drive. And he shows off those strong legs running through one tackle. Give him a gain of 8.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
Pistol here for Herbert. Right side, catch made by Dobbs. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
So it'll be 1st and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33.
Careful.
Out of the gun, here's Herbert. And he won't try to risk much more, sliding down a gain of 3.
Well, give him some credit. Initially, that looked like it was going to be a sack. He's able to escape the pressure and get away, picks up a little bit of yardage, but at least he avoids taking that shot.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd down and 7. Here's Genty. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
Third and 7.
Let's go. Hey, Ram. Baylor Tiger. Me. I got him.
Shotgun now for Herbert. Now he'll air one out. That's caught. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. A big play there for Baltimore. 37 yards.
10 at the 27-yard line.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. On play action now, Herbert. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Kyler Gordon. Into space. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Cleveland.
You know, it always amazes me, Mike, that these guys have all this energy that following a long return like that then they can get into these big, elaborate celebrations. But listen, I don't blame them. You're a defensive guy. You don't get the ball in your hands very often. When you score, man, you better make the most of it.
Vote now for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Browns will move out to a 14-7 lead. Touchdown, out is Polk to kick this one away. Hardman now to return it. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
start on the ground with Genty. He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. That is Nnamdi Madubuike there to bring him down.
Gain of 2. Brings up second and
8. 2 minutes remain here in this first half. We'll come back to Baltimore after this. Second down, 8 yards to go. From the gun, it's Herbert. That's to the rookie out of TCU, Jack Bech. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
47-yard line.
Throwing now is Herbert. They'll try to set him the screen to Genty. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play.
That's just bad timing by the offensive line. They've got to get their linemen out in front of him, so either the linemen need to go faster or the back just needs to be more patient. But either way, they're just not in sync on that screen pass.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Herbert to throw. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass ball is incomplete.
The pass protection's been a little bit shaky at times, and that was the case there. And even though they're not going to go down for allowing a sack, it was allowing the pressure that ultimately prevented that pass from being completed.
Third and long. Herbert to the air again. This one just too far for the receiver out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. Nico Collins was the intended receiver there. And it's going to bring up 4th down. So it's 4th down, punting time. Ethan Evans to do the honor. No return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line.
Their own 20-yard line.
They'll run with McCaffrey to start this drive. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
Tackled at the 25-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
Second and 5. It's the tight end Henry in motion. Again, it's McCaffrey. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
These negative runs, they just make everything for the play caller that much more difficult, Mike. So they've got to find a way to be more efficient on these early downs, meaning 1st and 2nd down, because if not, you find yourself the entire game in 3rd and pass, and That's what every single defense in the league is trying to do.
Out of the pistol, Rodgers to throw. He'll find his tight end. That's Henry. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. The Browns going to use the first of their timeouts here, as they'll stop with 17 seconds to go in half number 1. Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, Rodgers. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
They tried to go with the quick game here in hopes they could do something with it after the catch, but I don't think everyone was necessarily on the same page, and this ends up being a wasted down.
2nd and 10. It's the tight end, Henry, in motion. 2nd down, Rodgers. Left side, he's got Henry. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Now a signal, timeout called. 9 seconds left to play in this first half. They'll throw again. Here's Rodgers. He's got it at about the 8. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. And with just 4 seconds left in the first half, a timeout is called. Ball sitting at the 7. 1st and goal.
Get 300. Hey, 88. Hey, take 26.
It's the tight end, Henry, in motion. To the air once more. It's Rodgers. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
I'm not sure what it was, Mike, but there was something off about that play from the jump. I'm not sure if it was the body language or the on-the-line of scrimmage communication, but it was pretty clear to me that they weren't on the same page, and I think the result showed.
Folks' kick is good. And the Browns build their cushion to 10. It's now 17-7. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. Hardman now to return it. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Genty. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
With the struggles they had running the ball in the first half, Mike, it makes sense that they're trying here early in the second to get this ball carrier going. But this last run's not going to do him any favors. Another rush, another loss of yards.
So they go backwards on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 13. Throwing, Herbert. Trying the right side. Taken in by Collins. And a mark down just shy of the 40. A pickup of 14 on that one. First down, Baltimore.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
They go right back to Collins. He's got it again. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. These two got it going on. 19 on that connection. And another first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion. And then really, it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
And he will get into the end zone. Romeo Dobbs. Touchdown, Baltimore. What a job to finish the play with a touchdown. The catch and carry, and the carry part, Greg, that was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice, but it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did plenty because it ended up in a touchdown.
Carlson now. He'll kick this one off following the touchdown on the other end. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. First down for Aaron. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
The relationship between the pass rush and the pass coverage is critical. The better you rush the passer, the more pressure you can take off your coverage, and that's a great example why.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Up the middle, here's McCaffrey. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down. Looking to throw, it's Rodgers. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. That's 4th down. Punting time for the Browns. They're set to kick it away. He's on for the 2nd time. They'll try to get something inside the 10. And he couldn't get that one to check up. It'll keep bouncing into the end zone. It's a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Now, Herbert. To the left side, into the hands of Collins. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35. It's a gain of 16, and very quickly, a first down.
Just a really good play design that time, Mike, from the offensive coordinator. They match up one of the most explosive playmakers in the NFL with a hook curl defender, and he's just not able to match up with one of the best route runners in the league.
On the handoff, this is Genty. And he'll work his way past the 40. He's tackled after a gain of 4.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
From the 41, here's 2nd down and 6. Now Herbert on the bootleg. Forced out to his right. Open man, downfield, it's Nico Collins. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 33 yards.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this just shows how special he can be.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Opening carry of the game, it's J.K. Dobbins. He plunges forward for a couple of yards. Matt Below there to stop it.
Brings up 2nd down.
From the 23, here's 2nd and 7. A run, Genty. He works free, right side. And he won't quite get to the end zone, but they're going to be set up at the 2-yard line. They've got it. It'll be 1st and goal after a pickup of 21.
Sometimes all it takes is that one key block to spring this back. He's just so good in open space, and man, that was a heck of a run, and it sets up 1st and goal.
Genty will score. Touchdown, Baltimore.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off following the touchdown on the other end. Couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start.
1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
McCaffrey now from the pistol. And the struggles in the running game continue. They take him down behind the line.
We don't give these big guys enough credit, Mike, just how fast these defensive tackles really are. Here he uses his speed to break through, take the back down for a loss.
Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And the Ravens have come up with the football. And so much for a nice game through the passing game. Not finishing the play, fumbling the football, And the offense has turned it over, Greg.
Mike, give credit to the defender here for not quitting on this play. They just give up a chunk play in the passing game. He stays after it, and instead of just making a simple tackle, he attacks the ball, knocks it loose, and creates a big takeaway for this defense.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Cap it. Homie trips right.
To throw. It's Herbert. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Lion. Set.
Pistol here for Herbert. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
Oh, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is 3rd and 10. Here's a handoff to Gentry. On now, Daniel Carlson to try the field goal. This from an even 50 yards out. Carlson's kick is good. And the Ravens add on to their lead.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
Back out is Carlson following the made field goal. And he sends this kickoff away. And he will not attempt a return, so this will come out now to the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
Y'all gotta talk my taste. Y'all can't talk about basic. We ain't ready, no Power Rangers. Mine also dangerous. Y'all talk that way.
Relay team! Go to 50. Hey, you block over here. Hey, 88.
A-Rod down to throw on 1st down. That one pinballs around, but is incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
In motion, that's the tight end, Granson. Rodgers here on 2nd down. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
A gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
In motion, that's the tight end, Granson. On 3rd down, Rodgers. Open man is Samuel, complete. A gain there of 10 yards. It's a Browns 1st down. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. First and 10. Rodgers going up top again. That's caught. Christian McCaffrey. And they finally catch up with him, but it's a big play, taking it into the red zone. It's a big play when they needed it the most. 39 yards. In motion, that's the tight end, Granson. On the give, it's McCaffrey. And he'll take this down to about the 7. Rodgers. And he's going to be taken down. Sacked back at the 17-yard line. Devontae Wyatt. He gets in to drop him for his first sack of the young season.
3rd and long.
They need one right now. 3rd and long. In the shotgun, it's A-Rod. A quick slant, hooked in by Moore. And he'll take this one in. Rondale Moore. Touchdown, Browns. A huge touchdown there in the 4th quarter, and now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed. Can you come through here late and give your team a chance? You're an extra point away from tying this thing up. We got ourselves a ball.
All even. 4th quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? Hardman now to return it. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
The Ravens take over 1st down 10 at their own 30-yard line.
And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. 16 yards on the game and a quick first down.
That's a heck of a run right here, Mike. Tie game, 4th quarter. Everything's on the line. Can you win in the trenches? Can the threat of that run continue to balance off the pass? And that's a big gain there as they try to go take this lead.
Here's Dobbins. They're going to work this down inside the 45. A gain of 11 on that one. Good for a Raven first down.
Remember this one thing. It is not how well or how often you run the ball in the NFL. It's when do you run the ball well in the NFL. And I think that's what a lot of these offensive play callers are starting to realize. Can you run the ball well in critical moments of the game? More important than how many gross yards you run for.
Genty. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
These are the impact plays that this linebacker is capable of, Mike. Not only dissecting and determining where the ball was going, but then to shoot through the line of scrimmage and make this tackle for a loss. That's a big-time play by a really good player.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Herbert. That's complete to his running back, J.K. Dobbins. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. A gain there of 15. First down, Baltimore.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Pistol look, and here's Genty. And he's brought down after a gain of couple.
Tackle made at the 24-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
2nd down, 8 for the first down. Play action now. It's Herbert. Throw on the run is complete. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. Double as good there. They get the first down and save a timeout.
Outbreaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the time. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
All 3 timeouts, plus the 2-minute warning remain as we get set for 1st and 10. They'll stick to the ground. Fighting for the goal line. They're going to stop him just short, but he has picked up the first down.
Run! Hey, ram. Ready?
They'll try to run this one in. And he barrels his way into the end zone. J.K. Dobbins. Touchdown, Ravens. Carlson's kick is good. And the Ravens will go up by 7. So the lead is 7 now. Here in this 4th quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Here's 1st down. They'll drop the throw. That's caught by McCaffrey. And they'll get about half of what they needed to pick up a 5 and sets up 2nd and
319!
From the gun, Rodgers. The coverage right there, and it's knocked away, incomplete. Joey Porter Jr. got a hand in there and made the play.
The game is there for the taking. They control their own destiny, but this brings up a really big third down here. But remember, they don't have to force it and push the ball past the sticks. Even if they come up short, they still have fourth down in their back pocket to try to extend this drive and see if they can pull out the win here late.
26. 88.
Third and short yardage, it's Rodgers. Open man, left side, he's got it. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
Initially, when the quarterback looked his tight end's way, I thought he had a chance for a big pickup. He had nice separation there early. Let's give credit to the defense. They were able to rally quickly to the ball and keep that from being an even bigger game.
To the air once more, it's Rodgers. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. That's the safety, Andre Cisco.
Mike, these are just throws you're not accustomed to seeing, especially from a quarterback that has played this much football. He's been around the NFL for a long time. He's got to make better decisions. Costly mistakes like that are going to kill his team.
Takes the read, decides to hang on. The Browns going to use the first of their timeouts here. They'll stop it. Just over 40 seconds to go in this one.
Nice job by the defense. They had that one well read from the beginning, Mike. Someone's responsible for the running back, but the key here was the defender responsible for the quarterback. Stays with him, keeps him to a short game.
It is 2nd and 9. Here's a handoff to Genty, running left. Finding space inside the 40. And he'll finally be taken down at the Ravens' 20-yard line. A big one here in the fourth quarter. 33 yards.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Defense can stop it twice more as the kneel down comes. So it's a win here for the Ravens. They get the job done here at home, and they follow the opening weekend victory with another here to move to 2-0 on the season. And that'll do it for my partner Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Ravens are victorious as we say so long from Baltimore.